Hi everyone, this is Kona, and I'm going to show you how to copy content from a previous semester into a current semester course, or I guess it doesn't have to be a current semester, but just basically how to copy an entire course content over into a new course. So first of all, I am logged in as an instructor, so Jill, thank you Jill for being my guinea pig here, and I'm going to go into her courses and find, because it doesn't look like it's available yet, her fall course. So where is her fall one? Summer, future enrollments. Okay, so here I'm going to go into her Biology 201 future enrollment for fall. So the biggest thing though is that you want to go into the course that you want the content in. So start in the course that you want the content to be in. Once you're in that blank course with no content, you would then scroll down, and over here on the left, at the bottom, you'll see settings. These are your course settings. So go ahead and click on your course settings. All right, then over here on the right, you'll see some buttons, and you want to click on the Import Content into this course button. So once you log in, click on your settings, go to your Import Content into this course button. Now on the page that comes up, for content type, you're going to click the pull down and copy a Canvas course. You then have the option of selecting a course. So since this is my 201 from last fall, I might go to Fall Biology 201 and click that. Or if you don't want to, you can also type over here in the search box. So if I was in the select a course, I could come over here and type out Bio 201. It would bring up all of my Biology 201s, and then I could see, oh, yep, I want my Fall 13, or maybe she wants the Spring 14. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Spring 14 one because I'm going to think that Jill has updated her course content since last fall, but regardless, pick whichever course you'd like. All right, now what you need to do is if you want to copy the entire course over, under here where it says content, you want to select all content. Now, if you did not want all content from this course copied over into the current course that you're in right now, you would select specific content. Now, that's a completely different video, so if you're interested in that, see the next page after this, and we have how to do this, but for right now, this is what to do to select all content. The other thing you'll probably want to do is adjust events and due dates. So I'm going to go ahead and click that one. Now what this does, it actually takes, so you can see the beginning and end dates originally, and this was for her from her spring class, were January through May. And we are going to change them to August through December. So basically it's going to take all of the due dates for all of her assignments in Biology 201 and shift them from spring due dates to fall due dates. So if you're interested in doing this, and this really is nice, there's a good chance the dates won't be perfect, but at least you'll get them a lot closer to where you want them, and it might be easier to adjust them. If you're not interested, then just uncheck that box, but if you are, here you go. There's also a substitution button. So let's say in the spring you had all of your assignments due on Friday, but this semester you want them all due on Sunday. You just click substitution and say move, let's say Friday due dates to Sunday or whatever day, and there you go. So, and you can do this, so let's say also maybe you were going from a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class to a Tuesday, Thursday. So you could say all Fridays are now moved to Thursday. So there's a lot of different ways that you can kind of play around with this. This is just showing an example, and for right now I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. So there we go. Then you're all set to go. All you have to do is click that import button. Remember, this will add all content from this Bio 201 from spring into the fall 201 course. But I'm going to go ahead and click import. What will come up next is this current jobs, and it will show you right now that this is running. This is to let you know that it is busy copying away your course and your course content. For now, I'm going to pause so we're not sitting here watching paint dry, so to speak. If you get this and you're waiting, you do not have to sit on this page. You can go email students, go into another course and start copying content into another course. You can go out and do whatever you want to do, and this is just going to keep running. If you're curious to see where it's at, you can always come back into that course and go into settings and see where it's at, but otherwise this is just going to keep chugging along until it gets all your stuff updated. But for right now I'm going to pause this until it's done copying this course over. Okay, and I am finally back, Jill had a lot of stuff in her course. So you can see that the course is now completed. That means the copy has been completed, but there are 940 issues. Oh no. In all honesty, if you click on those issues, it's missing links found in imported content, and these have to do with question text. You can click on them and it will take you to find, the question that was the issue. With Jill, I'm not actually that worried about all of these different ones because this was content that she had copied over from Angel, and so there were some issues with it. So if you want to dig further, you can click on all these different links and check out what may be the problem. In all honesty, most of you are not going to have any major issues. But if you run into any issues, you have questions, you want to check something, please let me know. In general, though, you're not going to get issues, or your issues are not going to be like Jill's. So moving right along, now if we go to the home page, remember this was the blank course. And now here you go. Here's all of the course content. If you want to hide content from students, remember we now have the option to unpublish things, and this will unpublish an entire module. But make sure that you realize that if this isn't all green, including this little box here and here on the modules, students can't see things. But there you go, you're good to go. You can see also the dates have been updated to reflect the fall semester. If you need to change those, you can obviously go in and update them, but otherwise you're pretty much set and ready to go. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions or issues, please let us know. Thanks.